I've got the head on the bench here now, and look, I don't know how much you can see some of this, but some of these holes look blocked up, and they're actually blocked up by a copper silicon, but that's not why we're here. The head gasket that we pulled off the machine, that appears to be okay. I can't see any tracks through to water jackets or oil jackets or anything like that. Once again, there's a lot of rubbish there where they've used, I know they use like ChemiWeld and other products to try and fix it, and then I think they must have just given up in the end, and I ended up buying it. So look, what I think it is, and look, we'll just see, is on this side, on the injector side, if you come in 1-2 head studs, where the head studs would go, there's a hole there and there's a pipe in there. Now, I've started putting a thread in here just to speed it up a bit for the video, so you're not watching me cut threads all day long. This thread that I'm putting in is a 9/16 UNF. Whoop, and I've started off with a tapered tap just to get me nice and square and true and all that sort of thing. Now I'll just go a little bit deeper with a bottoming tap, the number 3. Got to use this stuff. I'll just tidy these threads up a bit. We only need to go in 1/2 inch or so, probably enough just to get a good bite on the tubes. It's a pretty good tap, but it seems blunt, doesn't it, with that mark? There you go. So I've got some holes there. I've done the same up here. Now, I used to have a bolt with a spacer, and you think I can find it? I have no idea what I've done with it. So what I've got a wheel stud, a 9/16 UNF wheel stud. I've got a wheel nut like the S7152, but I've machined the taper off it, and I just want to put that up there like that. But yeah, I did have the proper bolt made, and I don't know what I've done with it. So what I like to do is put a washer there, put another washer, then just start screwing it down. Then with an 1 1/16 spanner, we should be able to pull it out. You haven't got to pull them all that far to get them out, but we'll just go until this gets a bit firm, and then we presume that the tube is sitting on the back of the nut. What I'm hoping to find here is these tubes are rusted out from old age. And you'll see that the tube is starting to come out. So I'll pop an extra couple of washers on there. Big one on the top. Oh, we'll see how many we can get away with doing, eh? But yeah, I'm going to make the proper tool again. This is a bit of a farmer fix, this one, but yeah, I have no idea what I've done with it, but I have adjusted the shed since, so And you can just feel that's coming there nicely. That's as far as it'll go again. Boy, it can't have much to go there now. We'll put another washer there. In the past I've got them way before now, so I'll just see if I can pop it with a bar now. No, we're going to have to work it all the way. Okay, I'll be back in a minute, eh? Okay, so that tube there, look, that looks pretty good. I was sort of pretty sure that would look rubbish. I'll just go and put it on the wire brush for a second. Okay, well there's the tube. You can see all the rust pits and that in it, but it doesn't really seem bad enough to cause the problem. Cause the problem we've had. Now we'll try the other one just to see. Right, so now we just got to undo this a little bit. Wasn't hanging on by much. Yeah, but look, normally you can see a little bit of light through them, but it is pitted. You can certainly see the pits on there. All right, let's do this other fella. We'll try something thin first just to get it underway. There we go. Okay. Once again, I'll just hang on to that for a moment, loosen this off. Oh, there's quite a bit of rust there. Once again, I'm not sure it's enough to leak water through, which is a shame. I was hoping to find something. Just hang on a minute, I'll go and buff that up a little bit and I'll be back. Okay, that's the front one. And once again, I don't feel that that's, it's not good, but I can't see any. Normally if you block them up at the end there and you look in, you can see a little bit of light in there. I can't see any of that. And then this back one here, that's the same. I can't actually see any proper. Oh, there's a little one, might be there. Yeah, hard to say, but like I say, you can't see any light down in there, so. But it's a problem this tractor's had for a long time. They've had the head off, and I don't even know if they actually swapped heads or did something one time, I don't know. Anyway, we have stainless tubes to put in, so we will be doing that, but first up I'll probably just take the front off here, clean all this elastic and rubbish out of it, all these holes, and look at that, it's just full of it. I need to have a good look at the radiator now and probably back flush it, because with all these little loose bits of rubbish there, it may have gone back in and filled up or blocked off the top tank a little bit. So, and you can see the rust and all this dirt. I don't, look, how would that get in there when they've had the head off half a dozen times? Makes you wonder. Anyway, I do have a spare head, the head that I did the first video on the secret tubes on, and I'm wondering whether I should pop it on just to be sure. But we could take this to town and get it pressure tested, but yeah, I'm not sure which way to go just yet.